This is the truck arriving with the foundation forms. This is obviously their boom truck, crane truck they use to move the material around. And they've got a lot of the rebar there as well on the platform. The young guy's gonna back it all the way down. These 10-inch boards are the forms for the footing. He's unloading them here, very skilled at what he's doing, doesn't even need anybody to unhook that crane. I'm using a company out of Merrickville, not far from my house location, called Monkman. They come highly recommended. Forming gear. Don't even ask me what it's for and how they use it. Part of the work. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Woodland Reboot. Peter here at the Reboot. Exciting days here at the property. As you can see there, a lot of the excavation work is underway or nearly complete. Late yesterday, we had the forming crew arrive and they started to put in the forms, or they completed the forms for the footings themselves. You get the general layout of the house itself. Right here is the main area for the house, 56 long, 24 wide. And right here is the carport. It's a generous size. Look forward to seeing that completed. I hear them coming down the driveway. I think it's the well team. By the end of the day, we're going to have a well head right over here. Water is going to be gushing out of the ground and it'll be capped. And so things are moving along. It's exciting. Let's take. The next day was very busy. Loads of trucks showed up. Concrete truck. There were several trucks from Monkman on site, including their pumping truck, this one right here, with the extensive boom. The team got to work, and I would say that in less than 2 hours, the work was done, and they were putting the finishing touches on the footings. And then it was cleanup time. You can see them pumping out the excess material here into what is going to be backfilled area, so no problem there. And then literally pack up the equipment, slowly putting away this large boom truck. This is the finished product, a footing with a V-groove in it. The V-groove will create a place for the wall to sit without moving. Looks good, and now it's drying. Once the footing's cured, the crew return and set up the forms for the walls. Walls are nearly 4 feet high, include quite a bit of bracketry and hardware, as you can see, and they got that ready for the pour. And then once again, the trucks arrived. The team worked efficiently, and again, within a matter of hours, the walls were poured. Hi everyone, it's Peter here at the Woodland Reboot, and we are now standing by the foundation for the house that's coming out of the ground. Let's have a quick look at the key elements of the foundation that we talked about on the drawings when this whole exercise started a few months ago. So down here we have the footings. The footings are nearly 10 inches high. We've got the foundation walls. The foundation walls themselves are just under 4 feet in height. They might be 3'11", and that's from the top of the footing. Inside, we have styrofoam insulation. Is that 1.5 inches, 2 inches thick, all the way around the inside. And that's useful because once this is backfilled, that will obviously stop the cold from penetrating the foundation wall into the inside of the building or into the floor of the building. And the wall itself is 8 inches wide. Poured concrete. There you can see it. And then the backfilling, when that takes place, it'll be some of this material here. I'm going to try to take some of these rocks out of here. But the backfilling will come in to approximately about there, about 18 inches shy of the floor of the house inside. And the floor inside is going to be finished concrete, and that is going to sit essentially flush with the top of the foundation wall itself. Everything here inside is going to be backfilled and brought up, 4 or 5 inches shy. Then all of the plumbing and other lines are going to be brought into the house underneath, mainly the plumbing underneath the concrete floor. And then talking about the plumbing, right here in the wall, we have the sleeve for the water. The well's right there. We're going to dig a hole, bring the water line into the house through here, and that water line underneath the concrete pad is going to come to the mechanical room, which is about maybe another 5 to 8 feet over this way. So the water line will come in into the distribution center of the water system, go out to the kitchen, the bathrooms, etc. And there will be a external outside tap here on this corner, and then on that far corner of the house over there. This is what's going to become the garage. And the height of the grade here for the driveway, this is going to have a 4-inch slab on it. So the height is, let me get one of these little metal bars, is probably about there. And so there's a little bit of work to bring the grade up a bit. So the grade will slope away, as usual, away from the garage down the hill there. A lot of little extra pieces they've left behind on site. A lot of nails. I don't know if you can see them down there, guys. I might go around and pick some of those up. So that's pretty much everything related to the foundation. And I'm coming over here because I want to show you that piece exactly what that refers to. And that is the plug that was put here in the hole in the wall. And that is going to be the exit for the septic. So that's going to be the dirty water and effluent is going to come out here into this pump tank that will be located in this hole. And then it'll go out that way through a pipe towards the septic field. And the septic field, just quickly, is located over there, just past the cedar trees there. We can see that there. Let me see. No, you can see it just over there. 50 by 100. I explained that in one of the other ones. Right here, there's going to be a deck that'll be about 35 feet long, 12 feet out. And then here, we're going to have a pool. We're not sure how long the pool is going to be. It's going to be about 8 feet wide, maybe 24 to 30 feet long. And the deck will extend along the side of the pool here as well. So we're looking to make this a nice little getaway property. And it should be a nice place to live. But in terms of this foundation, this has worked out very well. It's at the right height. We have the sleeve in place for the water system to come in from the well. And as you saw on that far side, we have the sleeve for the exit of all the brown water and gray water out of the house into that pump tank, which then will go out to the septic field itself. Right now the excavator has started to do the backfilling. A lot of these big chunky pieces of stone came up because we're on bedrock here. We've asked them to put aside a little pile for stone that we may use in the future for future projects, be it putting some stone steps, because those are perfect. Those are 8-10 inches thick, these pieces. They could be used for lots of features around the property once everything's done, for landscaping. And the other gentleman who you saw in the footage just a second ago, that's Joel Dijkema. He is the electrician on this project. We've used Joel and his company for several projects. We built a house in Ottawa. Joel was the electrician on that project. Perfect. So we talked to Joel. This is a small project for someone like Joel's company. And the fact that he's available and can do some work with us on this project is fantastic. So anyways, Joel is out here right now. You can't see it from here. I'll take a picture of it. But he's taken a look at the trench that they've dug. If you can see it just on this side of the laneway. They haven't extended it all the way, but it comes down already about 200 feet. It's going to come down the rest of the way, down beside the truck. And that's where the power line is going to be, in conduit, encased in concrete, and where it will come into the house over here. And they're right now discussing where they would dig, where they would create the trench for the conduit to come into the house. So again, the gentleman in the white shirt, that's Joel Dijkema. We're probably going to see Joel in some future videos on the project. So the trench, you can see it there on the left, it goes up to the utility pole right at the base. And like I said, it goes down to the build site area, not finished at the back end there. They're discussing where it's going to enter the build site down there.